Would you pick Almeida to defeat Poatan? Yes. Pereira came to stream to show Ank he likes piggies. True. He's taking digs at I think he's taking digs at Ankalaev. You want to know why I think Pereira joined my stream yesterday, chat? What's up, Hoax Talks? How's it going, dude? Don't tell Michael Chandler that. Yeah. He's got the opposite idea. But let me tell you, chat. I'm just about to say, what was my point? I can't remember my point. Pray Knuckles. Yeah. Thank you for the $2. Oh, why Pereira came to the stream? Yes or no? He watched the Ankalaev. He watched the Jamal Hill interview, and it was in his recommended. My stream was live in his recommended because he watched the Jamal Hill interview before the fight. Bet you anything. That's why. I don't think he like individually typed it out. I'm going to go in MMA Guru's live and say something. I bet you my live just popped up on his homepage because he had watched the Jamal Hill interview or something. Yeah. I see Cruz in a similar way to Khabib. Both don't have enough good fights in their prime to be outright goats of their division, but true. But you have to mention both in the conversation. Very true, yeah. You do have to mention both in the conversation. But they don't have the right wins. I think that's what we're noticing now with these guys that put together like a legendary contender run and then become champion and then start defending it a few times. You start looking at their resume like, damn, Khabib really didn't do that much, you know? Like, I do think Makhachev is the greatest lightweight of all time, but let me tell you why Islam Makhachev is the greatest lightweight of all time. It's not necessarily, if you were doing it on title defenses alone, even though he's matched the record or beat the record or whatever, it's not necessarily the wins that he has as a champion, even though they're really good. Moicano, Poirier, Volk twice, Oliveira to get the belt. I'm looking at, like, as a contender, that he's just fought better contenders. Bobby Green, Dan Hooker, Thiago Moises, Drew Dober, you know? Even Davey Ramos, Armand Sarukian as a contender. They're just sick wins, you know? Compared to back in the day. Even Chris Wade's not a bad win. Okay. Show us a spicy pick. No. Thank you for the $2. Khabib did nothing, yeah. Besides Connor, Dustin, and Justin, Khabib fought Cans. Well, Edson Barboza's a good win. I think Edson Barboza is a worthy win that he got. Ally Quint is a decent win. It was on a day's notice, but that's like a worse version of the Moicano win by far because look how he looked against him. RDA is a solid win. You know, there's a lot of wins, but there's just not a lot of beyond it, like the first 6 names that you name, it drops off a lot, you know. Michael Johnson. Yeah, but he took him to the 3rd round. I don't even like that look. Darren Elkins finished Michael Johnson faster than Khabib. It is your hope that others will come to understand the stench and our ways we look to envelop humanity in our ever-growing stinky fumes. Thank you for the $5, dude. Appreciate that. Thank you, Ian McGrath. What do you think Colby's actually doing with his career? I think he just, yes or no, chat, I think Colby Covington, if we're being realistic about it, I think Colby gets a lot of opportunities to make money in his life because of the fact that he's a highly ranked UFC fighter. So I think he's sort of doing whatever it takes to maintain a long time of being a highly ranked UFC fighter. So the inactivity, the certain fights you won't take, certain fights you will. I think he's like certain fights he fights knowing that there's a, oh, well, I took it on short notice. I'm just being real. I like Covington. I hope he bounces back. But I think he understands that if he can extend the amount of time that he is a top contender in the UFC welterweight division for, there's a lot of opportunities that come from that in real life when it comes to getting money out of it, you know? You're the man, bro. You're better than any main journalist. I hope all future success for you and your platform. Thank you for the $10, dude. I appreciate that very much indeed. I've missed a few donations, but thank you for the $10 as well. But I still would pick him to beat the majority of bantamweights on the roster, in the rankings, at least. If Hooker wins, does he get the next shot? Gamrot and Gaethje is a decent resume, especially since Arman ruined everything. He did ruin everything. Thank you again, Ethan, on everything for the $50. Appreciate that. If Hooker wins, does he get the next title shot? Gamrot and Gaethje is a decent resume, especially since Arman ruined everything. I don't want Dan Hooker to get a title shot if he wins. I'm not interested in Makhachev rematching people that he's already destroyed. Thank you for the $10. And Dana White. I want Arman to fight someone that's going to get him a title shot. Do Arman versus Oliveira 2. If there's no contender ready, the champion should be forced into inactivity. I'm not on this game of, oh, we have to rush a contender to fight for the belt, because this is real legacy that we're talking about. You know, title defenses should mean something. Every contender should be worthy. You know, I don't want to, like, if there's no proper contender yet, guess what? Wait till the end of the year. I'm not in the business of, oh, I've got a fight in June, so it's Dan Hooker. It is. You've already beaten him, subbed him in a round. Not interested. Who in the top 10 does Prime Kung Lee beat? Oh, I don't think any. Can't DM you more till you accept request from LN. I don't know what your YouTube, I don't know what your IG account name is. You don't give me any information. You just say accept my DM, and I have 50 of them. And now you've said that I'm going to get another 10 from the stream, just spamming my Instagram requests anyway. You're a retard, and I don't want to read your fucking stupid DM. You rocking it? I'm feeling it. I'm kissing it. Niece. What? He just said his user. What's his user? Michael Santoro. Mike stares into your soul. This better be fucking worth it, mate. What a fucking weird fucking name, by the way. All right, what have you messaged me? Guru, you should check out the Schmoes interview of Benil Dariush, where he questions Michael Chandler's ranking. I already saw this, and I ignored it because it was useless to me. What do I do with you?
I let you go. I gotta know. How do you celebrate a win? What does having fun look like for you?
You know, I took a crazy guy from my village to here to see this event, and they are here. And today I will bring them to my hotel, and they will see something.
Okay, well, listen, let's leave it at
True. That'd be a sick fight, but they don't. They're a team and we aren't. What do you think of Islam saying he wants to fight Dricus at middleweight? Again, this is the thing. Bilal believes the same thing as him, so they're not going to fight each other. It's bullshit. Fight each other. Sick of it. Really sick of it, mate. Really, really sick of it. Impression of Yuri on a first date ordering food for his girl. Let's go for that. You have to have spring roll and beef tenders, and let's go for that. I met these two crazy guys from my village, and I go to take them to my hotel and show them something. Let's go for that. Dude, Yuri, you need a translator. Everyone's going to think you need a translator, Yuri. I don't know if anyone else saw that clip. I know what Yuri was trying to say, but dude, you need to fucking get a translator now. Everyone thinks Yuri. I don't know if anyone else saw that clip. He said he brought two crazy guys from his village back home, and he's going to take them from his hotel and show him something. But the way he said it, I know he was trying to say he's going to take them and we're going to hang out and we're going to have a crazy night and get shit-faced. You know what I mean? I'm going to show them something. It sounds like he's going to fucking whip it out as soon as they get in the hotel. He invited Megan Olivi too. I know, yeah. Yuri needs to chill, dude. He invited Megan Olivi afterwards. I want you to come to my hotel and I show you something. You know? Let's go for that. Yuri Prochazka, man. Drop the Norma Jamont interview, Bacon Boy. There was never a Norma Jamont interview. Oh, he's going to come for them? Okay, no, he's not. No. I thought you were saying he's already beaten Mick Parkin. You would go with Yuri to his hotel room? Chat, if Yuri Prochazka... Listen, this is the crazy part. Imagine you just imagine you get so I'm not gay that you miss out on like a crazy night of like partying with Yuri Prochazka, dude. Because of his language barrier. Like if Yuri Prochazka asked you, let's go, hotel, I want to show you. It's like, fuck, dude, that sounds... But what if he just wants to like go for drinks and go out in Vegas and have a crazy time? You know what I mean? Yuri, I'm glad he clarified that because Jesus Christ, we did not need that after his biggest performance. Jesus. Ain't no party like a Yuri party. Yeah, true. I'm not taking that chance. I know, dude, it's so risky, right? But you don't want to miss out on like a sesh with Yuri Prochazka. Thank you for the 5. Not, I'm going into that hotel room. Okay. Jesus. Guru was in Jamal Hill's hotel room post-fight. I was not. $. Can't get over Hill. He looked so low skilled. He showed no footwork and only had moments when Yuri got wild. It was a way too one-sided to even call a war. I mean, Jamal Hill won the second round pretty clearly, hurt him to the body in the second round as well. But yeah, he did look outmatched against Yuri in that fight for sure. The thing is, yeah, chat, yes or no? You have, maybe, yeah, chat. You know what I'm going to say? I know he started moving his head a lot more. I'm going to be real. This is the first time we have seen Yuri. No takedown threat, no legs being fucking destroyed in a fight. So although everyone's like, dude, his footwork looked way better. And I'm like, well, maybe after the first round, his leg wasn't fucking toast like it was against Pereira and Rakic and other opponents that he's had. When we see Yuri and people don't chew up his legs, he cooks them. He genuinely cooks them. You know, and Pereira played that game. Back up, avoid, low kick, avoid, low kick, avoid, low kick, back up, low kick, avoid. Eventually he caught him and put him away. But you don't go toe-to-toe with Yuri. You know what I mean? You got to chew up his legs if you're going to strike with him. Or shoot takedowns if you're not. Hill needs to stay before 245. What do you mean? I saw the clip of Yuri and Jamal Hill drinking, partying together. That was pretty cool. So it shows to me, chat, that Pereira is the common denominator here. And he is the problem with how people handle their losses. I think it's fair to say. Just saying. Just keeping it real. Doodle-doo-doo. Enemy links to your fucking TikToks. How many fighters have you made cry? I don't know if I've made any of them cry, but yeah. Pereira smokes Ankalaev IMO. Pereira finished. Maybe Ian Gary. Pereira finishes him inside 2 rounds. Well, technically, I made Adesanya cry because I told DDP to use those lines on him. So I actually did make Israel Adesanya cry, to be fair. That was an assist, at least. And it was more on me than DDP because I gave him the lines to say. So that was me. And if he cried about the Strickland thing, then that was an assist as well. Pereira smokes Ankalaev IMO. Pereira finishes him inside 2 rounds. I don't think so. Yeah, I think he does as well, sorry. Ank isn't a wrestler, nor does he have the KO power to finish Alex. I agree. I had a dream that a coconut fell on your head and permanently paralyzed you because of your monolithic height. Please be careful, Rabbi. I fear it to be a premonition. I don't think a coconut's going to fall on my head in the UK, dude. Not many coconut trees about. Thank you for the membership, Jubilus. I appreciate the membership.